Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful, the Treasures, in the prayer of the Imam, knowledge, certainty, and the hidden storehouses, the treasures, in the prayer of the Imam. If we learn what is in the prayer of the Imam, it will give us some measure, at least on the level of the knowledge certainty. In Quran 15:21, it is said, "And there is not a thing, but with us are the treasures of it, and we do not send it down, but in a known measure. These are the divine treasures, such as the universe, and the existence, such as the heavens, elements, minerals, vegetables, animals, human beings, jinns, and angels. They all start in an embryonic form. All are from the same single origin, and that is the treasure of treasures." 15:21. Where are the treasures of God? Answer: they are in the personal world. Whose personal world is it? The Imam's. Question: who guides the people to the treasures of God? Answer: the manifest Imam, i.e. the Imam of the time. The divinity of these treasures are indeed the universal intellect, the universal soul, Nathik, Asaz, and Imam, and they are full of the precious gems of the world of divinity, the world of divine attributes, and the world of angels. Nothing outside the divine treasures, science, knowledge, and the universal source. It is quite a clear fact. Rather, it is divine law that nothing is outside the divine treasures. Thus, science and its products have come from the divine treasures according to the endeavor and knowledge of the people. This shows that spiritual science and material science are the same thing in the higher world. True knowledge and recognition is the most necessary and the highest of all things, and is the real blessing and spiritual bounty of God. Therefore, it is certain that as material things appear in this world according to the preparedness of time, similarly it is also possible to benefit from spiritual bounties, which are knowledge and recognition, according to our capacity and preparedness. That is, the greater the knowledge and deeds of a person, the greater the divine bounties granted to him. This means science, wisdom, understanding, and every unfolding discovery are all rays descending from the same eternal treasure, whether in material form or spiritual light. The descent of the Qur'an and the light from the treasures of God to earth and heaven. From an esoteric point of view, the question may arise, what are the things and bounties which can come down all the time? Is the Holy Qur'an on the earth or in heaven? Is the light of God in the earth or the heavens? Is it not among the great treasures of God from which things continue to come down? Without doubt, we should be certain the things which continue to come down from the treasures of God have neither account nor estimation. The glorious Qur'an and the light with respect to space is on the earth, but with respect to honor and closeness to God is in heaven, and without any doubt it is an extremely great treasure of God veiled in the Imam of the time. This dual reality, earth and heaven, form and honor, descent and transcendence, shows how revelation and light continually flow from the unseen storehouses into the visible world. Check the esoteric example from the Quranic verse 14:24. The evergreen tree of knowledge, giving its fruit, is not confined to a particular season, but continues to give it, by the permission of its Lord, every time and always. Secrets of Azal and the encompassing treasure. The manifest Imam as the living storehouse. The more one knows about these treasures, the more things come down to him or her from there. Nonetheless, the observation of Azal, beginninglessness, and its secrets is the greatest revolution in this connection. Since this experience takes place in the personal world, which is the earth of the spiritual ranks, therefore it is included and counted among those things which descend from the pre-eternal divine treasures. If a question is asked, for the sake of certainty, can these treasures be separate from the exalted Imam while God, according to verse 36:12, has encompassed everything in the manifest Imam? Since God has encompassed all things in the manifest Imam 36:12, these divine treasures are definitely also encompassed in him, and therefore they cannot be separate from him. Even true or divine love is in this divine treasure. Quran 3:31 says, "Say, O Muhammad, if you love Allah, then follow me, so Allah will love you and forgive you your sins." According to the Holy Quran, love for God is attained by love for the Prophet, and love for the Prophet is attained by love for his family, Ahl Bayt. That is the Imam of the time, 42:23. Thus, in verse 2:165, and those who believe are strongest in love for Allah is the mention of friendship and love for God, the Prophet, and the Imam with which the people of faith are blessed. Living treasures within the soul, recognition as the key to divine bounty. The journey through these teachings brings us to a clear reflection. All things, seen and unseen, descend from the treasures of God, and nothing lies outside of them. The Quran 15:21 affirms, "And there is not a thing but with us are the treasures of it, and we do not send it down, but in a known measure." These treasures are not far away, hidden in a distant realm, but are present in the personal world, veiled until recognized. The universal intellect, the universal soul, the Nathiq, the Asas, and the Imam of the time are the living treasures of creation, and within them are contained the three jewels. To know them is to drink from the stream of Azal itself. To neglect them is to cling only to outer names. The true lesson is this: recognition is the key that opens the treasure chest, transforming words into realities, symbols into living light, and prayer into a connection with the divine. Let us reflect. All treasures, knowledge, and light flow from the same eternal source, veiled within the personal world of the living Imam. To recognize him is to unlock the chest of divine wisdom, to enter the paradise of intellect, and to behold the living reflection of God's light on earth. Subscribe and click the bell icon to continue the journey of light and recognition in the next reflection. The prayer and blessings, the descent of the soul from the higher world, part 9.